Hello, and welcome to another Jota Zeta stream. My name is Jota Zeta, and tonight we'll be playing Tears of the Kingdom. We are gonna figure out how we can elect a mushroom hat lady so that we can get her mushroom hat, I suppose. And to do so, we've been tasked to find out a few things about our political candidate. She supposedly sneaks out at night to go to an unknown location. And before scandal can hit, we need to find out what, so that we can be on top of that story. And there is nothing more political drama based than that. So we're here in our stealth gear. Well, it's not really like perfect stealth equipment. Okay, here we go. There is the target. What's a good thing? We are wearing our Sheikah mask. What possible political secrets could she be hiding? Alone at last. Ooh. Alright, we gotta do a little bit of quickly thinking. Now, if there's no way in from the top, that just means we gotta be smart. Luckily, there's a well near here. We're gonna see if we can get underneath and surprise Cece and figure out what story she's hiding from the press. No time for the mines. Here we go. This should be it. This should be it. This should be it. We should be right in the center. What? Well, this is a fine turn of events. How in the world did you get in here? Into my silo, I might note. I can't just have anyone coming in and out at all hours of the day. Shoo shoo. Did I miss something? There might be a slightly easier way to do this.
Ooh.
Perfect. I don't believe nobody saw me. I'm free to enjoy another of my late-night meals in secret. How I enjoy my nightly vegetables. The shine, the luster, the fragrance. Yes, indeed. Now this is luxury dining. And so, without further ado, let us tuck in. Crunch, munch, crunch. So scrumptious. The crisp, smooth taste is a sign they were grown on a diet of pure water. Thanks to the farmer's deft touch and the quality of the soil, I can even eat the skin without misgivings. Honestly, vegetables from anywhere but Hateno village simply don't count. They're nowhere near as filling. Though I've built a reputation on flash and glamour, here in private I must admit the simple, unadorned things are best. There's simply no denying it, alas. This is big news. This is huge. But now that I'm full for tonight, it's best I return home. If I don't return quickly, Sophie may start to suspect something. I can't believe this. Do you understand the implications? The sheer hubris. Were this to get out, it would undermine all of Cece's campaign. That kinda sounds like a joke, but it really isn't. Cece is all about not vegetables. She is running on a very anti-vegetable platform. Which, you know, as a human being, I can get behind, because most vegetables are gross.
I hate vegetables! I want chocolate chip cookies!
Say that. We here at Zeta also believe in a healthy diet, which vegetables are technically, supposedly a part of. But like, things like green beans? Not here. Carrots? Nope. Spinach? Not even really either. Let's see, is there a good... I mean, I guess potatoes are pretty good. And at the end of the day... Is that it? You know, I have a guilty pleasure for some celery. I think celery is bland and tasteless, and without peanut butter, or as something to dip it into, it really doesn't help you out. But Zeta used to force me to eat all those green beans when we were young. That is absolutely 100% true. When we were young and growing up, when we were just little Zetas. Oh, this is the... Okay, this is the secret place. Because our mayor has a secret as well, which we can use to undermine him in the election. But yeah, when we were young and we were going around doing stuff, we got, you know, a whole bunch of green beans all the time. I think we got green beans and macaroni and cheese was like the dish that was made for us. And every single time I would just, when Saber Force was done, I would just toss her all the green beans. And luckily for me, she liked them, and I never had to deal with it. This is a long way to say vegetables are just the worst. Alright, so now that we've found Cece's secret, Reed has his secret. And she still likes him today. Bafflingly. For no logical reason that makes any sort of sense. But someone has to eat them, and I'm glad it's anyone but me, really. What we're doing now... So her whole thing, not good. Not a good thing. Not a good look for her. So maybe whatever scandal we find for the mayor, we can... And right now we are looking for folks who could use a little bribery to vote for Cece. I think we've given you...
Yeah.
More than nice weather.
Huh?
Yeah, we haven't come to steal your darling wife. That's right. I think they were supposed to be up here on all the farms. Okay. Like you. You should have a mushroom.
Ew.
Well, you're a new face around here. If I'm any judge, welcome to Hate No Pasture. Nothing like the morning air on a farm, eh?
Ooh.
You got something for me? Have a bribe.
Ooh.
This is from Cece. Isn't that sweet? These are tasty if you fry them up as a snack.
Ooh.
What could be wrong? I appreciate the gift. But me and my daughter Koyin and an old man Talk don't care much about clothes. What use is fashion in the field, right? Still, I'm glad that's all you came for. If you told me to hear you pick up some fresh milk, I might have been in a tight spot. Fresh milk? Don't tell me if you haven't heard of my farm's fresh milk. It's the base in all Hateno. The secret's in the special feed I make for my cows. It gives their milk an extra little something that you don't get anywhere else. Except I've been having to gather it up. Except I've been having trouble getting my hands on acorns to mix up any more of it. Used to be tons of acorns all over the forest out back. No idea where they all went. Probably the squirrels started taking over and grabbing them all for themselves. Sometimes they drop the acorns they carry in their cheeks if you startle them, but they're quick little critters. I need at least 3 acorns to make my special feed, so it's a real problem for me. My daughter Coylin's always staring out in the pond, so I thought she'd be able to help. Well, what about these? No fooling. Well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Because he works at a pasture. It's because not with me at my wit's end at all. I don't know if this rightly makes up for it, but I do have a bottle on me. Fresh milk. That doesn't look any more special than any other milk.
Oh.
I was keeping it squirreled away, but no reason to be a miser about it now. I better go mix up a batch of feed right away and get some more acorns. If you want some more fresh milk, I'll swap you for 3 acorns. Oh, nice. Hey. How do I fix this? Do I dive in the pond? There's no way. It's too deep to swim. What's with the blank stare? Oh, you must be a customer. What's that you've got there? A shroom. From CCA? Look, I'm not denying mushrooms are nice to look at, but to go from that to wearing them is... I'm not the only one who thinks so. The couple at the inn didn't see eye to eye about the same thing. Hey, 2 more. I guess it's tough sometimes to be married to someone with different tastes than you. But I can see what you mean well enough with the gift, so I'm happy to accept. Thanks. If you're on farm business, you'll have to talk to my dad at the farm. I need to get my hands on that message bottle floating in the pond real quick. I finally found the letter my great-grandpa left, but can't reach for it. My arms are too short, the pond's too deep to swim. Anyways, I don't know how. But the letter has advice I need to get this farm back on its feet. If I don't get my hands on it, we're sunk. We're sunk? Eek. This game is just full of all those puns. What can we use? We can't pick it up by swimming to it. We'll need some sort of raft. Which is exactly what this is for. Alright, Master Sword, what do we have? Nothing? Alright, well you will be my axe. This is too big of a tree. Yeah. Cut this down here. Thank you. Yeah, we have like 23 fans, so this should be fine. I want to spin around for a bit. Now, all we need to do is move back. I told you, whatever you're after, I'm too busy to... my great-grandpa's message bottle. But how did you... Did you fish it out for me? Thanks. There should be a letter in the bottle with advice for getting our farm back on its feet. Let's see here. Yeah, here we go. Gosh, do I miss great-grandpa's handwriting. His penmanship was so messy that no one but him and his family could read it. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. New specialty with mare, cheese, fermentation. Can't name, too early. Yeah, this could work. Sorry to run, but I want to put great-grandpa's advice into practice right away. If you need me, I'll be back at the house.
Hey!
It's right over there, by the way. Come by a bit later so I can thank you for your help. If I play my cards right, I can start making you a signature product. It'll be good not just for the farm, but the whole village. I'm itching to get started. Alright. Okay, so we have 3 more folks I think we need to give mushrooms to. I was hoping to see someone else in here, but I suppose... This'll do. Ah, good, you showed up. Take a look at this! I call it Hate No Cheese. The message my great-grandpa left behind had the recipe. It's springy on the outside, but melty on the inside, and so delicious you'll think you're dreaming. But to the reason I called you here, it's... Well, you know, I could have made this without you, so I wanted you to be the first to have some. Anyway, consider this my thanks. Go on, take it already. A cheese made from... Oh, nice. It's just... It has a fuse attack power 1. That'll be useful.
Yeah.
As you understand, a great-grandpa worked with the mayor back on this Hate No Cheese to put our village on the map. But it was ahead of its time. The villagers rejected it. Having eaten this, I think they were nuts. Now it's time for Hate No Cheese to make a splash in the culinary world. I'm sick of fashion getting all the attention lately. It's really eating into our business. If anything will bring customers in, it's this. I say it's time to do some renovationing around here. Maybe here is good. No, I like it better this way. Yeah, that'll work. The Hate No Cheese shop is complete. What do you think? Wow, that's a lot of cheese. Next up is get folks at the general store to start stocking it. You won't get this offer anywhere else, but right here, I'll give you some fresh milk instead of rupees. I'll make the dream my great-grandpa gave up on came true, and this farm will be busier than the bargain. You'll come visit me again, right? Oh, no. You are a supporter of my rival. You represent local produce, not local mushroom fashion. And by aiding you and a pizza. You know what? But do we want some Hate No Cheese? Let's go ahead and buy it. We got the money for it. We'll take all the cheese. I'm gonna wear up gratitude muscles if I keep saying thank you so much. I'll make more cheese. I mean, I basically just make it for you. Let's, okay, alright. Oh, and she also set up that, and she also set, wow, so it is a bustling business. Wow, that's pretty intense. But that's gonna undermine CC even more. This is not a good day to be a CC supporter. The fact that we have to figure out what the mayor's secret is. Maybe we can get this election back on track if we do an adjustment or two. Okay, I believe the mayor's house is... I don't have my bows and weapons ready, so I'm just gonna run past you here real quick like. This should tell us what the mayor is hiding. Notes toward a new variety of pumpkin. I firmly believe that Hateno's village's charm is the delicious vegetables and milk from our farms. But there's no denying that these things just aren't resonating with the youth nowadays. Because vegetables are gross, we've established this. Who's ever actually eaten a pumpkin? Like, not like a pumpkin latte or like a pumpkin pie, like a pumpkin. No thank you. And I've got no business being mayor if I can't fix that. So I got together with Knack, the best farmer in these parts, and we came up with a new type of pumpkin. The color, shape, and appearance are based on the CC brand aesthetic, which is popular with the young folk. We've hit a snag, though. It may be a bit before we can achieve our goal of shipping the pumpkins out. Interesting. We have the mayor of this town attempting to appropriate the brand of the CC shop to sell gross, filthy vegetables. Like, I mean, the nerve. This guy, I was on his side. I'm not, despite me being, like, fairly anti-vegetable, I have to fully and hardly admit, like, this is not a, like, that's a misuse of power right there. Oh, hello. And what's Cece's big secret? Cece is she eats vegetables. It's deplorable and against her platform. By the end of the day, she's buying it like a full-blooded Hyrulean. This is what happens when you start mixing business with politics. It's all just a mess. This village is a mess. It needs new leadership.
I'm talking about an overhaul of the system, putting the power in different hands.
I'm all for that. This petition is about the building.
I'd love to sign it.
Thank you.
Oh. Hey there, brother. If you don't know me, I'm a worker at the inn. Whoever's at the counter right now can help you if you need something. It's probably my wife, Prima, you'll be dealing with. Every time I show my face around there, she demands to know why I'm not wearing CC brand clothes. So I keep my distance until the fad dies down. I never knew my dear Prima was the type to get so worked up about fashion. You need something else? Something not related to the inn? Have a shroom. Ooh, for me, thanks. My wife loves CC stuff, so I'll save it as a treat for her. Look, she wants you to dress up nicely, alright? You have patches on your legs. Why are you so against the sound of progress? The sound of CC? I'm not into designs myself, yeah, clearly. But she's pretty pleased with them. And she does look incredibly cute when she wears them, too. Yeah, that's CC's all right in my... Yeah, right? Right? And I'm not the only one. Koyan from the farm on the hill said the same thing. So I have 2 left. And you're a CC fan already, right?
Ah, hi!
Regular beds 20 if you're looking for a relaxing restorative mind and body experience. Extra soft, downy beds.
Ma!
Maybe it's because Warden is leaning carelessly against the terrace. I'll catch him off guard and jam a hat on his head. Jeez. That may seem aggressive, but really what it is assertive and bold, and, you know, it really shows that she cares, and that's a good thing. Oh, you're the traveler I saw at the Ventus clothing, right? Did you come to check up on me because you were worried? Yeah, I lost my head a little there. I'm not too proud of the way I behaved. Don't you worry about me. I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve against Cece. Like stealing her designs to sell your corporate pumpkins. I'm not going to be able to pull one of them off in time for the mayoral election. So I'm focusing on the second plan, to bring the taste that no one's tried in years. What kind of taste, Mayor Reed? My grandfather worked with someone from the village to create a special kind of food. It was too ahead of its time to catch on, so it never went further than the first trial run, but I'll never forget it. And today I can still recall the gooey mouthfeel of one bite my grandfather shared with me. In the back of my mind, it's always wanted to make a signature staple of the village. If I could accomplish that, I'd have something that could stand up to Cece. Hey, an original idea, that makes sense. Except, I can't remember who in the village my grandfather worked with, what they created. And now that I think of it, it has like a unique punch and scent. If I could just smell the aroma again, it would jog my memory. Ah, it's cheese. But have some cheese, Mayor Trader Reed. This is just what I've been looking for. My grandfather developed it with a fellow villager. No! Hateno cheese, of course. Makes sense my grandfather would have been working with someone from the farm. It's a miracle Koya not only found the recipe, but managed to reproduce it. But this is great news. It's a clear sign that we ought to make Hateno cheese a new village staple. That'll let us swing the election for me. Exploiting the common folk. Taking their ideas to win an election? Just despicable. Let me pay you for that cheese, okay? He paid me a lot. He didn't even pay the person who made it. He paid me. He's not even investing in small businesses. It's worth. Yes, it is, but not. I can get with the toys. We can start preparing for mass production. I'll ask the Hateno General Store and some traveling merchants to add it to their wares. Should take much more to tip the election my way. You should come out and watch it happen. Not a fan. Not a fan, Mr. Mayor Reed. Alright, let's start a fire here. Just like critting and everything like that came through. Alright, well let's... It has been an interesting day for Hateno Village.
Huh?
You lost or something? You'd be able to look talking to Emir and Nikki, the ladies who are sitting around talking. Okay, no, you're... Okay, you're a CC, you're a CC. CC follower. Sophie! Sorry about this. I know it's a tall order to tell my sister, but I'm just so nervous about her. Really? The silo across the way? Well, I thought she'd been hiding something big. Is that really all there was to it? It is big, Sophie! You're not making a big deal out of this.
Oh.
I know my sister's a lot about Christmas style. It has everything to the most ostentatious way possible. But between you and me, her tastes are pretty plain. She loves the slow life here in Hateno Village. She probably told you that she came back here because of development or whatever. The truth is she just wanted to eat the vegetables grown right here in her hometown again. At least I'm pretty sure that's the case. Either way, I'm glad she wasn't up to anything scandalous. Very scandalous. Oh, you have this in exchange for helping me out. Okay, I can get behind some iron shrooms. My sister's a handful sometimes, but she and Reed want the same things, you know. I can't understand why the two of them don't work together instead of going to such bizarre lengths. Because there is someone who is right, and there is someone who is wrong. And the person who is right is not married. And if he's wrong, that must mean that CC is right, and that is why two-party systems work. Let's see, you are the kid. Okay, go right in. You're wearing a CC hat too.
Yeah?
Alright, well we can do this though. This guy was watching that girl, and he's like, hey, wants to help get something nice for... What were you doing with Miss Ivy from the general store? Sure, I've noticed. I've been checking her out for a long... I mean, a friend of a friend tipped me off. Well, I talked to her. You wouldn't ask Miss Ivy Lax? Right to her face? What's the idea? Oh, gotta play it smooth. I guess I'm down the one dying to know. Alright then, so what is it? What does Miss Ivy want? I can't leave my friend hanging. She wants hot-footed frogs, and 100 of them, at that. Yeah, that checks out. Miss Ivy's love for animals is just one of the charming things about her. Oh, so my friend's friends is always saying. That was a close one. I'd better play it smooth. Still, collecting 100 hot-footed frogs seems like a big job, even for someone you love. But not if I had health. Your traveler types go into wells and caves all the time, right? That's just the kind of place you could find frogs. You don't even have to go far. Didn't I hear a bunch of frogs in a well somewhere in the village? I should check it out later. Well, I didn't say anything. Look, let's just focus how helpful it would be if you gathered 10 of those frogs. Do I hear the faint croaks of 10 little frogs that are somewhere out situated in some sort of invisible bag you're carrying? Specifically 10 hot-footed frogs? Here are some frogs. 1, 2, 3. 10 frogs all accounted for. He went from 3 to 10. Allow me to take these off your hands, and as promised, here's your reward. Some mushrooms. Okay. It's up to me to collect the rest. I've been dreaming of a date with my beloved Miss Ivy. That's why I, Manny, will check every well in sight. Uh-oh. Not coming back from that one. Well, there's that. Look at me, I'm someone who forgot his CC brand outfit today. I get with the times, I put on some CC brand clothes already. How else will anyone know your loyalty to CC's style? Walk around the village looking like that if you want, but don't blame me when CC roasts your fashion sense. CC on her own CC brand line. It proves what a fantastically avant-garde, charismatic designer she is. Why, CC single-handedly set the tone for Hateno Village's whole look.
Oh!
CC's shop is to the left of the village. Yes. As CC pulled ahead of Reed in the Hateno Mayor election due to her successful courting of the youth vote. Her platform emphasizes cultural development via fashion, while Reed has bet it all in agricultural development. Her brand is especially popular with the younger folk, which have given her a slight advantage. Yes. Okay. You're wearing that. You have a quest? I got a favor to ask.
Sure.
It's not enough for me to rework with the fabric you brought me. I want to tie my hand at making my own patterns. Just like Cece. Of course, hers are all original designs. And making fabrics from scratch seems like a lot of hard work. But here's where the hue comes in. Could you cast around for some reference material I could use as inspiration?
Sure.
First thing, I want to see visuals of that monster they call a choo-choo. The kind of choo-choo is everywhere, even outside the village. But I'm too paint-hearted to get near them. Paint-hearted. That's a good one. I think if I could see a regular choo-choo for myself, not a fire choo-choo or an ice choo-choo, it'd help me a lot. Alright. We can photograph a choo-choo for you. That is not a big deal. And I bet you we gave you... Tobin is ahead. Hold that election for mayor. It's up to me. I want Reed to keep doing the way he's always done. Yeah, he got a shroom. He's gonna like carrots better than mushroom. Ugh. Yeah, not talking to you, Leo. Mushrooms better than... worse than carrots. There goes the village. There goes progress. Do you have like a wife who has a... She had a quest for me to find out where you were going. There we go. Evening to you.
Huh?
How goes it? Made any progress in that thing we talked about? Yeah.
Ma.
So he's developing a new type of pumpkin. So that's why he's been consulting with Knack so often. Could have just asked Cece about it directly. But I know he's too hard-working and stubborn for that. It's a relief to find out the truth. A lot of things make sense now. Like why he went to Ventes clothing. It's so obvious in hindsight. I'm sorry, that's just between me and my husband. Thank you for looking into it for me. I promise you a reward and I keep my promises. Ooh, a tomato. What a pair the two of them would make if they would just get along.
Yeah?
There you see it. Mayor Reed goes to ask for help. He's like, hey, can I steal your designs? And then she's just like, hey, maybe not. You do keep watch every day, kid. But don't you have like farmer parents or anyone like that I could talk to? Because I could really I just need to give out 2 more mushrooms and I have no idea who to give them to. A wooden mop. I don't think I've actually picked up a wooden mop in this run. Interesting. Alright. Grab one of those, because I think we only have like 1 or 2 of those. Alright, Knack, I think you have a... Yeah, I gave you a mushroom, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we gave you one.
Oh.
He's the mayor of the village. Oh, really, I really just need to talk to some folks and give them mushrooms. Oh, it's kind of heartwarming. Now everyone's getting up and ready to go to bed for the evening, which is unfortunate. Because I don't know who else I could talk to. Alright, well, we've essentially talked to everyone that we could in town. And your child with a mischievous smile. Let's rest up because there's going to be nobody awake. That's the mayor's. You could be so stubborn. He was always humoring me before we got married, no matter what I asked. It'd be so hard for him to wear a simple CC brand hat. I don't understand why he's dead set against it. Oh, can I help you? Yes. We're going to stay in a soft bed. One downy soft bed. Or would you like to be working morning? One extra heart. That's it. Okay. It's no Melania bed, I suppose. Is there any... Okay, you are a CC enthusiast?
Ah.
Oh, yeah, your hometown's Laurelin Village, that's right. It was destroyed. I could check the school, I suppose. But I'm not sure who else I should be looking for. Sim4 16, if you're still there, I would appreciate a little hint or two if you have them. Let's see, I talked to you, Talk, right? Walking cuckoos up to the top, no thank you. Why don't we want to influence the Sheikah vote? Is it that Robbie doesn't get a vote because he lives in the Sheikah estate? Is that like technically out of town? Is it because they just don't like him?
Nah.
He also has cheese. Good on him.
Ah.
And yeah, I don't think there's anyone else around here that we could talk to from mushrooms. Try by the school, see what we can get done. The kids themselves, I don't think will have anything for us, but the teacher might. He might be considered a traveler, though. Yet he is a Sheikah. Well, good morning to you. Today's lesson concerns Hyrule's history alongside the Calamity. To study history is to learn from those who came before us. A thorough understanding of the past is essential if our children are hoping to build a better future. You're welcome to sit in the class and observe if you like. Oh, that's neat. Still no lesson. Well, can't hardly call this a field yet. It needs a lot more work before it's through. Well, now what a wanderer's doing in our neck of the woods. Going where you please is a perk of being a traveler, eh? Chalk it up to fate and let me tell you about this place. This is Hateno School Field. Right now it is more of an empty lot, but it used to be a good little field. I aim to get it back into shape so it can support crops again. It's hard work fixing up a plot after it's gone to seed. It'll be a spell before anyone can plant anything here. Do you have something to say? Have a shroom. will help with that back pain. Thanks for that. The world of fashion moves fast for us old folks. But I'm in favor of any mayor who can make sure this village stays a place where younger folk are happy to live. Alright, we have one more. Okay, there's no more fields or people that way. Alright, we'll get under a roof first. We're under a roof. You good?
Oh,
Look, it doesn't matter how handsome you are or how many times you swoop chat. Oh yeah, that's the egg sleep. That's the egg lady. How could I ever get you?
oh,
I was wondering if you were going to roadside eggs, but in the end, eggs are something that you cook and eat for breakfast, and that's it. See a cuckoo's memory lasts for 3 steps. If you promise to forget this whole thing, I'll forget it too. I should head back to work. The stone and barn are always open. Take it easy, stranger. Thank you. Honestly, the rain might help us out because everyone's going to start gathering underneath something. And we might be able to see... I mean, that's if it keeps raining. Which it decided not to keep doing. Yeah, there goes the village. There's the Leo. That's a mushroom house. Probably a bad sign. I don't know what frogs are doing in here. Love's fire burns forever. You collect some hot-footed frogs for me, and I collect a few for myself. This ivy will be swept right off her feet. That's what that friend's friend I was talking about said, I think. Either way, I owe you one. Do you want something? I'm checking on Miss Ivy. I keep watching with the village entrance.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Greetings and salutations. You want a picture of a choo-choo? Sorry. There's nobody else here in this house. Doing it to their family was considered too much of a low blow, so we can't go talk to them. Hello. Okay, armored carpet's good. We'll check the 2 constructed houses out here on the side one more time because they didn't have anyone in that at night. Maybe they will during the day. Okay, you're the wife. You're the guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't think so. And also, I'm not gonna think so here either, right? Yeah. And there's wife. And that's Zelda's house. Who am I missing? Who else lives in this village? Ah, Meta! Here you go.
Oh.
Something from CC. Yeah, it's pretty obvious from the looks of it. Now, people keep talking up this CC brand stuff, but it never really clicked with me. I know the lady works hard, but most of us farmers around here aren't too precious about our clothes.
Ah.
But sure, thanks for the mushroom. It's mighty nice of you. There we go. The farmer behind the CC store. And now we can accept... now that we've set their seeds, or the shrooms, of the election, we're ready to go. Madam CC?
No.
Oh, have you handed them out already?
Ma.
Oh, we've delivered all my little gifts, I see. Well done. This ought to help a few of those Reed voters see the light. And here you are, a sign of my gratitude. A big hearty truffle. It's a red mushroom worth more than most can afford. That's true. On Team CC, I expect you to eat it and fire yourself up for the mayoral election coming up. Easy. I believe I remember Sophie saying not long ago the preparations for the mayoral election were complete. So your timing is excellent. Speak to Sophie about next steps. Everything's ready. It's time to get the election for the village mayor started. Nice day for an election, don't you think? Everyone's gathering in the plaza. Let's see the triumph of progress and democracy. And now, without further ado, let's have each of our candidates for mayor say a few words. Hi, I'm Reed. I believe that the heart of our village is its pastoral culture. We've built a close-knit, self-sufficient lifestyle here in Hateno, and I don't want to see us lose that. My plan is to strengthen our community with our new local specialities, starting with our brand new Hateno cheese. Our brand new Hateno cheese, more like that one grandfather's, aka the cheese shop lady's special cheese. And no, I'm not just saying that because she has a crush on Link. I am the world-renowned Cece, Hyrule's premier fashion designer. But you knew that, of course.
Ma!
Together we could just turn this backwater village into Hyrule's go-to destination for all things stylish.
Ma!
Vegetables don't make the world go round. It's glamour that rakes in the cash.
Ma!
And nobody knows glamour like me, darlings. That does seem to be a bigger clap. Fashion comes and goes. Your style is trending now, but it'll be over soon, and then where will it be?
Ma!
Nonsense. It's the trends that shape the world, not the other way around. That's enough. Sophie. Both of you are just arguing for more of what you like, not what's best for Hateno. You can't fool me, Cece. You'd love simple, plain things forever, including the vegetables of Hateno Village. I know for a fact that you hide in the silo at night to snack on vegetables.
Ma!
The secret comes out. Cece revealed in this breaking news story. What? Wherever did you get such a curious notion?
Oh.
And you, Reed, your secret's out too. I know why you've been secretly studying Cece's designs in the shed. You think there's something that you could use to get the youth to care about vegetable farming.
Oh.
Now who went and told you that? Cece, I can't deny any of it. It should have made me happy that you came and leavened up the village. No, Reed. It is I who should be ashamed. My childish pride would not allow me to admit the truth. The trends and style I made my name on are built in the foundation of traditional culture that our forebears worked for.
No.
Please, forgive me, everyone. I'm sorry, too. Sophie, I hereby withdraw my candidacy. Cece, wait. I'd be a fool to pretend you're not the reason our village is flourishing. I don't want to deny you your due. The first reasonable thing that Mayor Reed has said.
Ma!
Did I hear that you're working on new vegetables to attract the youth of today? That sounds like a Cece-worthy endeavor. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. Asking if you can help, you know. People of Hateno, we've come to a decision. The best way to keep Hateno Village vibrant is to work together to combine traditional culture with new ideas. You two have decided that, though, not the power of democracy. Yet another reason that Reed should not stay in power. And the death of democracy is celebrated by thunderous applause. Star Wars was right. I can't believe. I'm flabbergasted, really. They've just decided to do what they want, I guess. And the people just like, yeah, sure, whatever. And tyranny leads in Hyrule once again. It's like a blood moon went over this village. Also, now that I think about it, how is there a mayor in a kingdom? All right, I'm good. I'm over it. We've had our politics. Let's just go back to some simple, good old-fashioned monster slang. How about that? Something we could all agree on. Sophie and Clavia told me what you did on our behalf. Thanks to you, Hateno Village is thriving once more. We are to reward such fine work. Come to Ventus Clothing when you have a moment. I knew, of course, that you'd be in cahoots with Sophie. But I never dreamed you'd also been conspiring with Clavia. Still and all, we can call that election a success. It wasn't an election!
Oh.
Do you remember what we discussed when you first came here?
Ma!
The Cece hat is the latest masterpiece from Cece Fashion. See the luxurious curves, the avant-garde colorway. Everything about the hat is perfect, and so I've been saving it to bequeath to the perfect model. Do you grasp it yet at what I'm getting at? It's you I want to model my CC hat. Ooh. You, who not save just Hateno Village, but also me and Reed. My perfect hat is unsuitable for anyone else to wear.
Ma.
And besides, let's not pretend it won't look absolutely dashing on you.
Oh.
Here we are. Saber Force, this is my favorite item in the game. Oh, I'm excited to see it. An avant-garde masterpiece designed by CC, guaranteed to make the fashionistas' heads turn. Ooh, okay.
Ma.
Now put on that CC hat and lord it over the whole world. Tidy. I shall reinvent myself and open Ventus clothing anew. Sophie, there's work to be done, sister. Too bad it can't be upgraded. I was just thinking that it would be odd that it was upgraded.
Oh.
As for myself, I've had a long think about what to take my brand here. To begin with, I'll study my collection of unique goods designed by our forebears.
Ma.
See if you can happen to part ways with precious apparel that's too rare to be purchased. Might have something in my collection that can serve as a guide. The Royal Guard uniform? Alright, well, let's check out this hat. That's kind of great. I kind of love it. Like, my... I love that, like, the hair is kind of a part of it. Yeah, it gives you lipstick. And look, you have little mushroom earrings, too. Dare say I do look fashionable. I can finally do business again. Ventus Clothing is coming back. Feel free to browse. We appreciate your support. I see that you've taken a liking to the hat. It's a custom article, the only one of its kind. I no doubt that is turning heads among the stylish set all over Hyrule. Did you need something? Oh. I have a private collection of rarities from all over the world. They were designed by the finest artists of generations past. Everything is so rare that you won't find them in any other shop. But for you, I'm happy to talk terms. That's really... Oh, I hate the part with anything. Oh, that's funny. Fashion check? Oh, the bold elegance of walking in here with such unequaled fashion. Such perfect confidence, such refined taste. Full 100 points. You can walk the streets and the runways with pride, wearing the finest and most limited of CC brand couture. Fashion is a mirror that reflects our inner selves. Be bold and express yours and continue your quest. While that is a dashing hood, it might be better to show your face here. If you'd like, I give your outfit that personal CC. Okay. You see, my opinion is never wrong. Oh, that looks good. I am a fan.